Hello there! What is going on, everybody? We have got some stuff to look at today. It's a mail call day. What that means is I went over to the P.O. box and I checked it out, and there were some surprises in there waiting. I thought I would share an unboxing with all of you guys and remind you that I do have a P.O. box, so you don't have to ask me for shipping addresses and stuff. It is on Crabbok.com as well as on the back end of my channel. But yes, so I don't go up to the P.O. box and check it all the time. It's only once in a while I go up there. I think this was the first time in a couple of weeks I've been up there. So, but it's some pretty cool stuff. So we have a couple of little things. Now I did kind of already peek in here to make sure that they were appropriate and removed some personal information from these. But first up, we have a Keyforge deck. This is already opened. But there's a nice little note here. I'm going to cover up some personal information, but it says, Crabbok, been meaning to send this to you for a long time. Just sorted all my decks. Enjoy, from JD. Big thanks to JD. It does say dad on here, which I'm assuming that JD was playing with the kiddos and or the kid or kids. And this is a deck here. So yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't played Keyforge in a while. I did back one of the GameFound campaigns when Ghost Galaxy picked it back up. So we've got a deck here. The name is Half Rider C Halfix the Fourth. Okay. It's Brobnar, Dis, and Untamed, I think are the name of the houses. Again, it has been a while. I'm not sure exactly what makes this one crazy. Wait, is it the Murmuks? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are those the crab guys? I don't know. I haven't looked at this. It's been a while since I have played, but this is, gosh, I haven't played this in a long time. Oh, it's the crab. The Murmuks are the crabs. Oh my gosh. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my, a 5 Murmuk deck. I don't think I ever even saw a 4 Murmuk deck before. That is so cool. Wow. JD, this is incredibly thoughtful. All right. Well, next time I play Keyforge, this is going on the top of my list. Oh, that's just incredible. That is so cool. Yeah, this is a really cool. This is a really cool deck. That's incredibly thoughtful. Thank you so much for thinking of me and for parting with this. Now I don't know how competitive a 5 Murmuk deck is. But for me, it means the world, man. So thank you so much. That's just really cool. All right, I'm gonna set this to the side. I don't want to get that the sticky part of that bag mixed up with it. That's just really cool. And that's awesome. All right, so next up we have a box of ships, and this is John from Memnock Manufacturing, and he said he wanted to send some. With everything crazy going on with Armada right now, he wanted to throw his hat into the ring and show off a few of his ships. I have not looked at these yet. They are, well, let's see. They look kind of big and a little heavy. This one's a little less big. This one's also very big, and this one's also very big. And there's some stickers in here from Memnock Manufacturing. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Well, thanks, John at Memnock Manufacturing. Let's go ahead and take a look at these and see what we're gonna get. I'm gonna start with the smallest one first. All right, so now there is a shipping list with these. It says there's two Rothana battle cruisers. One is an assault class and one is a carrier class. I'll be honest, I don't know what that is. There's a Imperator Mark I class Star Destroyer and a Judicial class heavy cruiser. And I wonder if this is the heavy cruiser, because that sounds like that would probably be the smallest of the 4. So we'll take a look. Now these are, I will say this, these are wrapped really, really nicely, which is always a fun thing. Now a lot of people have obviously been taking to 3D printing. I know I've been talking about Armada an awful lot, and granted, I don't expect tournaments, at least in the immediate future, to at least for like Worlds and official GTOs and stuff, to be accepting 3D printed stuff, but doesn't mean you can't get a head start on it. Okay. Oh, this looks like an acclimator. I'm not sure. This might be. This is heavy too. Very, very clean though. Is this like a resin 3D printed? I'm guessing. This is really nice looking. I mean, it looks to me a lot like an acclimator, but I'm assuming it's a slightly, like maybe a Legends variation or something like that. Very, very cool. I think this little piece right here is can be cleaned up a little bit, but yeah, really, really nice. This is very, very smooth. There's like no lines that you sometimes get 3D printed stuff, and it's got a heaviness to it also, which is really cool. There have been some, I have purchased some 3D ships, like stuff on Shapeways before, and sometimes it's like they just print the top and the bottom. It's like really, really thin and hollow, and like almost like a milk carton crate. And this is really heavy, almost like a paperweight. It feels like almost like as heavy as a metal miniature might be, which is really cool. But this is very pretty. So that's awesome. And again, you know, with starters being hard to find, and of course Anakin fleets, this definitely looks like a Republic. Oh, this might be an Imperial version of an acclimator, also in can. Maybe that's where the name comes from. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm a little rusty on some of my ships, especially if they are Legends or EU or if they're maybe just kind of a little more obscure. I had focused mostly on like the newer canon ships for the longest time, because I wanted to kind of think what was the most likely thing that FFG was going to put out, or what if AMG was going to make something, what were they going to put out? So I really didn't go too deep into some of the extended lore from Legends, but there's a lot of really interesting stuff out there. Okay, this is one of the bigger ones. I don't know what we've got here, and I don't know if this is. I don't even know which faction these would be for. I don't think it matters too much, but I will say, like, really good job on the packaging. There's lots of layers to make sure that it didn't get damaged. It doesn't look like it got damaged. So I don't know if this is the Impriator or one of the Rothanas or what. Ooh, well, that is cool looking. Look at that. Now this is long too. This is almost as big as an ISD. Now, not necessarily as wide, but maybe just as long, if not longer. This is gonna be fun. Oh man, a lot of really good paneling lines on there. Those panel lines look very, very cool, very clean, gorgeous. If this is like resin or whatever, I probably want to give it a little wash before priming and painting it, but looks really good. And the underside, also really, really nice looking. We got huge docking bay down here, lots of cannons, a lot of plating, big old engines here. Like, this is giving me a little bit of like Bellator kind of vibes, you know, big kind of almost dreadnought looking kind of ship. Very cool looking. I like it. And this is a really interesting aspect here. It's almost like it's got roads, right? Like well, the trucks are going to come out and the fire trucks are going to come out and put out the fires in space on the hull of the ship. So very cool. Let's take a look at this one, which feels like it's also. I'm guessing that's one of the Rothanas. Maybe that's the carrier, the Rothana carrier. I'm guessing because of that part of it, that this part here, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. I always like to do these live. You know, I think some people will do everything. Well, I like to do like some of it live. I definitely wanted to check out and be like, okay, I can tell these are ships in here, and it's not going to be like some kind of adult toy store kind of thing, you know. Which would be interesting. Of course, if that were happening, I'd just edit that out. But I like getting the live reaction. It's one of the things that I do. All right. This definitely, from the back, this looks like it's a similar design as the last one we looked at. And you know, the cool thing about stuff like this is you know, if you're doing homebrew, you can, you know, 3D print stuff for homebrew. But even if you're not, if you just want to play the game at the, you know, if you want to play, you know, proper Star Wars Armada, you can still use stuff like this as long as your opponent doesn't mind. And you just sub it in. You know, you just proxy it for another one. Like this could easily proxy as an Imperial Star Destroyer. This is very cool. Yeah, and as long as your opponent's okay with it, you know, proxy it in as something else. This is heavy. Wow, this is really nice. This is like solid, man. Really solid. This is wonderful. Really clean. Yeah, and so these two are obviously of similar style, but one being, I'm guessing this one is the carrier and this one is the assault. Of course, because you have lanes in here for larger craft to be carried in and ejected and launched, rather launch Vipers, and then you have this one for the assault with extra turbo laser batteries and so on and so forth. Very cool. The undersides are very similar, but these are very, very pretty ships. Very cool stuff. All right, we got one more. One more. This is an extra. I'm guessing this is the Imperator Mark I class Star Destroyer. I'm guessing, using complex deduction methods of, if it's a Star Destroyer, it's probably not that little one. Like, it's probably not that little acclimator looking ship. So, all right, let's see here. Oh boy, we got to get all of this wrapping off, all of that protection. All right, we're getting there. Almost. Here it goes. We are cut a little bit more. I always have to be careful because I don't want to accidentally cut the model. There we go. This is one of those triangular ones, isn't it? I mean, they're all triangles. What am I saying? That's a silly thing to say. Like, this is the one that has engines, right? This one is a lot more ISD looking. A lot more along the lines of the ISD. This is like a hybrid ISD Venator, all right? It's the engines are a little different. Like, they got these little these coverings, right? These little U-shaped kind of coverings. We've got more of a Venator style bridge. What about underneath? Very, very big bottom with lots of paneling lines. We've got our docking bays and lots of turbo laser batteries along the sides. Really clean. These are beautiful ships. Again, also large ship, approximately ISD sized. These are gorgeous. These are really nicely printed. Honestly, I'm really impressed. So, you know, John at Memnock Manufacturing did a great job with these. These are really cool. These will be fun to clean them up, prime them, and paint them, and figure out what I'm going to do with them. I might be proxying these on top of some other stuff. That wouldn't that be cool? We'll run maybe a triple ISD fleet with the three big ones. Who knows? Who knows? The sky's the limit, right? Very fun. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. Let's take a look at all three of these together. All right, guys, I just grabbed a couple of different ship bases to kind of show them off. But yeah, these things are massive on these bases, which is really cool. Very fun stuff. So I got some fun little Armada ship painting projects to work on. Man, this extends way past that. I guess that's another good reason that it's so heavy, so it's balanced on the back, so otherwise it wouldn't tip over or something like that. No, but very cool stuff. Again, thanks to John at Memnock Manufacturing, and also thanks to JD for the awesome triple Mermook deck. That is very cool and really thoughtful. Thank you guys both, and thank you all of you for watching. I just thought I'd try and do something a little different and have some fun with this, and maybe stay tuned to social media and stuff for some painting. We'll have some fun doing some painting, which is always a fun thing to do, painting ships. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I will talk to you later. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Big thanks to my patrons. You guys are out of this world and help make this whole channel possible. I will talk to you later. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes, and always wash your socks.